Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Creative Differences Podcast, your one-stop shop for movie reviews, Throwback Thursdays, Fancast Fridays, and a number of other pop culture-related items. My name is Dallas, a.k.a. the Marcus Brooks of the ArcLight Concession Stand. Don't think about it too much, guys.
My name is Gabby, and I wish I understood that reference.
I'm Cassie, and I understand the character.
Yes.
I understand the setting.
Okay.
I don't understand how they go together.
I didn't think it was that much of a thinker. Gabby, you know who Marcus is, right? From The Bear?
Oh, yes, I do. Now I do. Got it. I got it.
Yeah, you got it. We got there.
I haven't watched The Bear since
like 3 years ago.
Like season 2 came out. Yeah.
So we're all here except for Demi. She fell through a roof in her kitchen. They're trying to get her out. What was she doing up there? I don't know. But good luck.
I think I understand that reference.
You probably don't.
I very much doubt it.
I don't know.
Damn.
What was he doing up there? Anyway.
Damn it.
Yeah, right. Cassie gets it. It's going to be a lot of that today, guys. Yeah, today we're talking about The Bear, the new and final season. And
The Bears. Sorry.
The Bears, as they say in Chicago. And Strung, a movie that you probably haven't seen, but I have, so I got you. Before we get into it, please like and share and subscribe. Hit the buttons, hit the hype button, copy and paste the link, do whatever helps. Because where else will you get a review of a collaboration between Blumhouse and Tyler Perry?
That's crazy.
Yeah, sounds like a joke, but it's not.
I would normally be like, it sounds like MASH or something. Like,
It does. Mad Libs.
yep.
But we're not there yet. Right now, we're on The Bear. So let's talk about The Bear.
The
Season
Bears.
5
Sorry,
of
I'm
The
going to do
Bear.
that the whole
Oh my
time.
God.
Please don't do that the whole time.
At this point, I think it's just a stim, but go on.
That's fair. The Bear. Don't do it. Is created by Christopher Storer. He was an executive producer for Rami and a director of a few episodes. He's mostly directed comedy specials before this show, which is interesting. He did a couple Bo Burnhams and a Rami
Okay.
and a
Yeah.
Hassan Minhaj.
You know what that feels like? That feels like when Jordan Peele decided he was going to start doing horror, you know? And
Mhm.
everyone was like, Jordan Peele, the sketch comedy guy? And then he turned out to be just really good at it.
Once you tell me you've directed Bo Burnham, I'm like, okay, I see it. You can straddle
okay.
that line
Got it.
between comedy and very serious very quickly.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, which makes sense because he also worked on the show Rami, which is
Yeah,
comedy, but man.
exactly.
The show stars Jeremy Allen White, Eben Moss-Backrack, Ayo Edebiri, Lionel Boyce, Liza Colon-Zayas, Abby Elliott, Maddie Matheson, and Edwin Lee Gibson, and features everyone because every season they bring in new guest stars. It's always a fun surprise.
Yeah.
Gabby has probably seen 40% of them at this point.
Good math.
But thank you,
Probably.
thank you. Yeah, I'm not like Carmi. I can do math.
Carmi's bad at
Sometimes.
math? I'm just kidding. Go on.
Man, you
It's been so long, my guy.
should remember anything about this show.
Here's the thing. I can't watch. Basically, my 3-year-old has commandeered the TV, and I can't watch this kind of stuff for her. And then also, I picked up reading as a hobby. So, like, you know, the downtime that I have goes to reading.
It's non-existent.
Yeah, I don't really have downtime. And then I can't watch.
I get
Well,
that.
the reason I have reading is because I can read in front of my child. I can't watch The Bear in front of my 3-year-old.
Get her into cooking. tell her to watch Carmi. Whip it up.
Baby's already into cooking. They already cook with
She'd
their
love The Bear.
grandmother. It's just a little too violent and a little too like they curse and they're a little bit too angry at each other, I think. And so I'm like,
That's fair.
I probably shouldn't submit. A
Yeah,
toddler.
you don't want to ruin the child. You don't want that energy in your
I
child.
probably can't submit, but like, you know. Anyway, next time I get sick and I'm home alone, I'm sure I can binge it.
Oh yeah, I'm just picturing your kid just watching The Bear and just like,
Yes,
take me to the
chef.
juice box now.
Yeah, and she would because she's picked up some ticks from like other shows or like
Yeah.
like today she said something and I was like, oh, no, I got to be careful with that.
Okay, so yeah, maybe not The Bear.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah. Okay, go on.
IMDb summary. They cooking. It's stressful. It's not what it says on IMDb, but that's what the show's
But
about.
that's what the show is. I remember that.
Show is.
I
Good.
remember the
That's all you
one-shot
need.
episode where I was like, Jesus, can this please end? My heart can't take it.
Yeah, fun time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, initial thoughts. I love it. Demi said it might be her favorite season.
Yeah.
That's all you're gonna get from Demi because she ain't here.
Yeah.
But I think I might agree. I really like this season. I really like season 4 for reasons we can get into after initial thoughts section is over. But great show. Fantastic. What a finale. Chef's kiss. Pun intended. Mwah. Cassie, what do you think? Don't roll your eyes at me, Cassie.
Wait, you can't stop me. I liked it.
Fair.
I liked it a lot. I don't think it was my favorite season, but it was solid. I did feel a little bit like at a certain point the show was coming up with reasons to introduce stress, not things that felt like they were coming up naturally. But other than that, I mean, it's the bear. It's solid. I kind of know what to expect. And I'm perfectly fine with how it ended, which is nice. It's always a risk when a show ends, but it was solid. I'm not mad at it.
I ain't mad at it. It's so
love that.
Very good. And if there's a show I can forgive for coming up with reasons to create stress, it's the show that is basically Stress the show.
Yeah. Well, also working in a kitchen is stressful too. Running a restaurant is stressful. It's a very it's not, monetarily wise, you're not going to see a lot, right? Financial risk, so yeah.
Yeah, that's a big plot point of the show with probably my favorite character, Oliver Platt's Uncle Jimmy, aka Cicero.
Yeah.
What a guy. Yeah, I like it. All of the acting is fantastic as always. Obviously, it's an ensemble cast, so you got to give everybody a little bit here and there. But we get enough for me to be like, okay, Jeremy Allen White, Iowa Debris, Eben Moss-Backrack, you can all probably find a spot on my actors list this year. But then also Liza Colonzayas, yes, Tina, her smile still warms my heart, and she's still on my list with like Zuko and Jamie Tart of people who, when I saw the show at first, I was like, oh, I'm gonna hate you.
Really?
Oh,
and
Tina.
Then, yeah.
Because she was so mean.
Tina in the beginning?
Tina was so mean. I remember her.
Very mean.
I know that she becomes nicer.
Sid. She was mean to Carmi. She was very rough. And then she just becomes
someone
the sweetest
needs to be
person.
mean to Carmi to a certain extent in the beginning.
She was too much. It was too much. It was like,
and it was mostly Sid, because Sid came in very timid and like I just want to help everybody, and she was like, you suck, get on my face.
Yeah, but then she's so good. I know she becomes better.
Yeah, she's great. And speaking of people need to be mean to Carmi, earlier seasons Carmi definitely, but I do not think, and part of this is because I don't think that when a show puts out all of its episodes at the same time, I don't think we can get enough discussion. Because it's like, all right, the show came out 2 weeks ago. Did everybody finish it? No. Ooh, can't talk to you. Can't talk to you. Can't talk to you.
Okay.
Now we're 2 weeks out, and I'm not hearing people talk about it as much, which sucks. Meanwhile, I had to hear about Euphoria every freaking week.
Yeah.
I don't even watch that show, but every week it was like, look what Sydney Sweeney's titties did today. Look what the big tall white boy did today. Look what Drugs and Zendaya did today. I don't know what the show. I don't know what they're doing. But
drug addicts and Zendaya.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All that to say, haven't seen it brought up a lot, but I do think Carmi does not get enough credit for his improvement, especially in seasons 4 and 5, because that boy is trying so hard to not be who he was in the early show, and I admire it so much. And you can see it in Jeremy Allen White's face, just the time he'll kind of take to be like, okay, what would season 1 Carmi do? Don't do that. All right, do something different.
Yeah.
And there's a line in episode 6 after the very upsetting blow up between Marcus and Luca, which
that was
I'm sure made everyone upset. Very. Marcus was doing a lot. I didn't love that. I was realizing I said I'm the Marcus of ArcLight Concession. Not that part.
Oh.
I'm the other. I'm the other
you
side
have
of Marcus.
a very positive relationship with your dad, from what I understand.
I do. So I was just looking at characters when I was doing this intro, and I was like, I don't want to be the Carmi.
Yeah.
I can't. I just Marcus is very chill, except for this season. He's a very chill guy that everybody likes, and he's black. So I pick Marcus. Anyway, after that, Sid, she's outside. She screams. Carmi goes out to check on her, which he does a lot this season. He's checking on people.
Oh, what a good manager / a boss. He's growing into himself.
He is. She says, I tried to scream alone. And he says, that's the thing. I would have chosen to scream at everyone. We're different. So he's very self-aware, and he's very much trying to change. And I love it. Shout out Carmi, season 5. My favorite Carmi.
Oh. I love that his name is Carmi. Sorry.
It is very
that.
adorable.
It made
very adorable nickname.
It reminds me of when Miss Piggy goes Kermie. So every time they say Carmi, I'm like Kermie. Okay, go on. Sorry.
That's fair. I gotta ask Gabby, are you one of the Sid Carmi shippers?
Oh,
No.
right, those
I
people
thought
exist.
Sid was gay. And when I
So
found
you
out
thought Carmi was gay?
No,
Or
I
Sid was
thought
gay?
Sid was gay. Like
Ah,
that's the vibe I got from season 1, that they're just two people that really like to cook and work well together. That's the
Did
vibe
you
I
like to
got.
cook?
But I haven't watched, but from season 1, I'm not a Carmi shipper. No.
Gotcha.
Or
Um,
Sarmi shipper, I don't know.
I think that Sid
They
Carmi. Did
probably
they just
have a
put Sid and
name,
Carmi
but
together?
I've never looked into it because I don't ship it.
I think I've just seen Sid
I'm
Carmi,
going
which
to
feels
call it
lazy.
Sarmi. I'm not a Sarmi shipper.
Fair.
Cassie
I had to
hated
ask
that.
because of
No, it's okay because then I was thinking, well, the other alternative would probably be kid, and we don't want that.
No, we're
No,
not.
no.
no kid shipping. I had to ask because of Gabby's tendency to ship people who shouldn't be together.
I disagree.
Because I know. Because
You're allowed to have that opinion.
there are a lot of people in the fandom who do ship them, and the show is very aware of it because there's a line in episode 7 when Jamie Lee Curtis, and what I think is her best performance is this show, not this episode. She's asking about Sid and Carmi because she's a picture of them. He's like, "Oh, what's this?" And he's like, "Oh, that's Sid and Carmi." She says, "Are they dating?" And she's talking to Pete, and Pete says, I don't think so, but there are some theories." I was laughing because that is definitely
I will
a
say,
reference to the
on
fans.
the point
I
of
love that.
best performance, is that the episode where she's in the restaurant? Because I do think
Yes.
that is the best that she is on the show. Maybe because she's not being terrible.
Because she's not terrorizing her children.
yeah, like that moment with Nat, I thought was like, oh, okay, growth. You're
Does
not
she play
Yes, we love
their
growth.
mom?
being mean.
Yes, she's
Okay.
Carmi's mom.
Got it.
Carmi
Okay.
in that.
Oh, that's an interesting choice. Got it.
To specify, because you said, is it the one where she's in the restaurant? There's a couple of those
that's-
because one
okay.
thing started to pick up on halfway through the season is that the entire season takes place over one night.
Yeah.
I've been talking a lot. Cassie, say some things.
I mean, the thing is, like, it is probably my favorite and probably the last one I need of these shows that say they're comedies, but then it's like also we have to throw in a lot of drama and people have to be mean and sad, and I'm just like, we don't have to. But then I don't want to watch sitcoms. Like, there's a level of like, I don't know what the in between
Right.
is, but I want to find that because sometimes it's just like, why do we have that? Okay, this was extraneous, but why do we have in the special episode Mikey being like, yo, he's shit. He's always been shit. He's always gonna be shit. Like, that didn't need that. Anyway,
So you did watch the
I
episode,
watched it.
Gary?
So I watched the first 2 episodes of season 5, and then I was like, all right, fine, I'll go back and watch it. And I did, and I really feel like I didn't need
Okay.
to, but whatever.
Fair.
No, I mean, this season was solid. I wasn't as into the B plot of what are we gonna do about the air rights because I just didn't care.
Fair.
In so much as I like Jimmy, I feel like Cheese and Computer are kind of take him or leave him.
Okay.
I think the writing in this show can be so much fun when they lean into the comedic aspects. Like, there's a scene,
Yeah.
I'll be vague, where like Ibra is at a table with a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
That scene is incredible. Just the like rapid
Fantastic.
fire. Especially when they do that like rapid fire, a bunch of people talking in a row, it just hits.
It's so good. And that's the thing that's interesting because this is not a comedy. Like, I would argue that this show
It's
is not a
not.
comedy, despite what
It's
all
not.
the awards shows
Except
like
when
to say.
it is.
But it can be very funny. Like, when it wants to be funny, it's hilarious. So I get it. But yeah, that kind of stuff. And that's why I do like even the air rights side plot, because I like Computer mostly because of he's always tied to Jimmy. And I like everyone's reactions. Whenever Computer's around, we usually get one of those scenes where a lot of people are talking and they're saying funny things. And Cheese is just Computer if Computer was a young woman instead of an older man.
Yeah.
Because she is his niece. Speaking of it being kind of a comedy, kind of not, there's another moment when Richie brings that group into the kitchen. And then because of the way this season takes place, they're just there pretty much for the rest of the
Oh
season.
my god.
Richie was stressing me
Was
out,
that
but
the raspberry
I love
group? Is
them.
that who they were? The ones who brought the raspberries? I couldn't figure out who they were.
They were just a party that was dining there, and they were trying to make room at the tables, so they just brought them inside.
Are you talking about the
Because they
ones
didn't
who
have enough
ended up
tables for
helping
everybody.
out, or the other ones? Because they brought
Yeah,
a
rolling
bunch
the
of
napkins and everything.
motherfuckers. That was just diner. Oh, okay, I thought that might be the raspberry people. which would make more sense.
I'm pretty sure that because Richie refused to cancel anyone's party.
So fun. The one call we got, like, oh, your brother, you haven't seen, oh, how long is it? Oh, like, I was like, he's not gonna cancel anything.
You're not gonna cancel anything. Oh, Richie, I love you.
Which one's Richie?
Richie is cousin.
Got it. Okay, cousin. Oh, that sounds like some Richie.
Are you sure you saw the first 2 seasons?
Dude, I watched them when they came out years ago.
Watch them again.
I mean, I have to. But as soon as you said cousin, I'm like, I know who that is. Okay, and that is some Richie ass shit. Go on.
Yes. But there's a scene after Luca and Marcus get into it, and it gets very tense. There's a guy in that group who says, "This is not funny." And I feel like that guy is all of us watching this thinking, oh, it's a comedy. And then we watch the show and this is not funny.
This is so stressful.
Sometimes it is. But then you get moments like that. I'm like, oh, this isn't funny. And I feel like that was a meta joke because there's no other reason for him to really say that in that context. So you didn't go to a restaurant for it to be funny.
Yeah.
But we were watching a TV show.
The thing about this show is, like, to me, it mostly stands out in, like, individual moments. Like, the moment when Sid says the thing she's not supposed to say, like, under her breath.
Yeah.
And that just, like, changes the entire dynamic. Like, that was awesome. I fucking loved when Fack is at the table with Starman and just, like, freezes. Like, it was awful.
And the rest of them are terrified.
I wanted to, like,
that he's going
crawl into a hole and die, but at the same time, it was so fun.
You're like, what is he doing there? Get him out of there. Yeah. And that whole dynamic kind of goes into why I think these last 2 seasons might be my favorite. Because like you said, we don't need comedies where everyone is mean and stressed out. But over the course of this show, we've seen them become, even though everyone is still stressed out, they care so much about each other.
Yeah.
In a way that is like, Ted Lasso has kind of been the general barometer for like wholesome shows where everybody cares about each other. And obviously, this is a different level of stress and realism, to be honest, than Ted Lasso. But I get a similar feeling of like that team cares about each other in the way that this restaurant does.
Yeah.
Because even when Richie is trying his best to like squeeze in everybody, he's trying to squeeze in Marcus's dad at 7:30. So he's making plans like with Garrett, he's like, take this group to this restaurant to get them dessert and we're going to pay for it. And Garrett's like, with what money? And Richie says, put it on my card. And Garrett, who knows Richie's messing up, he says, dude, I'll split it with you. And that dynamic is just so sweet to me because it's like, regardless of who's messing up here, we're all going to step in to take care of it. When that plate drops toward the end of the season, I almost screamed. Like, stuff like that happens and everyone immediately, like the person who messes up will always be the one that's like, oh my God, I can't believe I messed up, blah, blah, blah. Everyone else is like, no, we're good. It's okay. Relax. It can be the biggest mistake in the world, but they come together as a family.
That's what my job is like.
I love that.
I feel like I can't say like what I feel like is the best line in the entire series in terms of character growth, but it's what Carmy says to convince Sid to make the Coca-Cola ribs. That to me was like, oh, this is a different person.
Yes, this is different Carmy, and I love it.
There's so much in this show that is good, and so much that I like. I wish we'd gotten a little bit more of Marcus and his dad, like a little bit more of a not conclusion, but just more of what that was going to be. You get the sense that okay, they might reconnect, but like I wanted.
And we can kind of get an idea of obviously not everything's not great, but we don't really know why. We don't have to know everything, but it was built up so much because I think the first time he mentions his dad is like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, he's mentioned his dad before. Okay. And like we haven't seen him in a while. And I was like, oh, how's this gonna go? How's this gonna go? And then they barely interact. I'm like,
It's like, all right, well, cool.
You feed your dad candle wax, then you send him off. Like that's crazy.
No hugs, candle wax, and a handshake, huh?
What? Never mind. I'll watch the show. I gotta watch the show.
Get out of here, pops.
I will say it was wild to me that I'm pretty sure that the biggest moment of this season technically happened seasons ago. They just like dropped that in. Like, oh, this happened when we did the snow. Like that was, I don't know what season that was. Was that like 2 or 3? I feel like that was early.
So I think that might have actually been last season.
No, really? That feels early for some reason.
Before every season starts, I do a rewatch of the previous season.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember if this was in my last rewatch or the one before. But I think because the show takes place the way it does with time, like this whole season was one night. The seasons are far apart, like a year each, but in the timeline of the show, it's not that long ago. Because they say when that happened, and it was like either weeks ago or a couple months ago.
Okay. Oh, it is in
So like
season
for us, it was
4.
like a
That's
year or two
wild.
ago. Yeah. So yeah, for them, and season 4, this season starts right after the last episode of season 4.
Hmm.
Because the timer runs out, and they're like, "All right, what are we gonna do?"
Oh,
So for us, that was a year ago, but for them, that was just a couple weeks ago.
10 minutes ago. So they did like
Yeah.
the pit moment basically for this season. Like every episode's
Yeah,
like
that's
an
what I've
hour
been
of the night.
hearing. That's what I've been hearing about the pit. I saw the bear, obviously, so I know
Also,
they did it with
shout
the bear,
out
but I don't know the pit because
to
I don't watch the
this
pit.
season
Yeah.
for making me the most stressed I have ever been about a bottle of wine. I was dying.
Yo,
I was like, I need to know. I need to know. I don't. This could make or break the entire thing, and I want to die. Like,
also the Skittles callback with that was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. It's a great show. Great callbacks, great characters, great acting. I hope to see everyone in more stuff. And I have, which is nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a great show. Gabby, I would recommend it.
I mean, I recommend it to you originally?
I think you did, which is very funny.
I was like,
given
the
where we
show's
are now.
amazing. You need to watch it. And then Demi was like, wait, Ayo Edebiri's in that. I like her. And then you were like, all right, I'm sold.
And then I watched it and boom. Great.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Yeah. Cool. The bear. We all like it.
Woo.
Gabby don't remember none of it, but she likes what she saw, probably.
Oh, what I remember, I'm sure I like.
Yes.
I do like.
Like who Richie is.
Listen, all I remember is cousin.
That's fair. They do call him cousin a lot more in the early show than
Yeah.
they call him Richie.
Oh, they call him more Richie now. That makes sense. He's probably earned the respects. He was a big fuck up when I knew him.
He was. He was. But we love character growth.
Yep.
There's no real transition from the bear to the Strung. So we're going to talk about Strung now.
Woo.
It is a movie. It is on Peacock.
wait, hold on. I
was-
will say last
what's
thing.
up?
I really enjoyed the music in The Bear this season, which then can transition.
Aha. Aha. I like
Which
that.
is also
I like
true.
that.
I did really like the not 9-inch Nails, like Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross thing. It was nice. I didn't get it, but I liked
Yeah,
it.
which apparently was Hans Zimmer, I think, did the music this season.
Wow. Of the
Yeah.
bear?
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Damn, they got money.
Speaking of music, though, Strung, it's a movie about music, kind of. It's also about freaky ass people, which is fun. It is directed by Malcolm D. Lee. He is a prolific director. He made the Best Man franchise. He made Undercover Brother. He made Roll Bounce. He made a bunch of stuff that did not come out 20
Range.
years ago. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
making movies. He's still in there. He's still going. Shout out Malcolm D. Lee. It is written by Alan B. McElroy, who wrote Spawn from way back when. He wrote a Tekken movie from 2009 that I didn't watch.
Wow.
And he wrote the movie Wrong Turn from 2003 and the reboot of Wrong Turn from 18 years later.
Oh.
So, also been
nice.
working. The movie stars Chloe Bailey, Lynn Whitfield, Lucien Laviscount, which sounds like a vampire, but it's pretty sure
What
it's a
a
regular name.
name.
Right? It's underworld ass name. Also stars Anna Diop, Coco Jones, and Romy Woods.
Coco Jones in this? Good for her.
Coco Jones in this.
Oh shit, they got Anna Diop. That woman is beautiful.
Yo, Cassie. Distractingly beautiful in this movie. I'll say that.
Oh my god, I think it's probably Lucien
Oh, yeah. She's gorgeous.
Leviscount. Because Viscount is a French
Leviscount.
word,
Oh,
which is
You're right.
even Jesus.
yeah. That man is a vampire or a werewolf or something with that name. Like, you don't just name a human being that.
No, they were going for epic and they were correct.
Yeah, they did it.
They did
Shout
it.
out Lucien. IMDb summary. I'm going to read the real one for this because not everybody knows what it is. A talented violinist's new job tutoring for an elite family turns into a battle for sanity and then survival when she realizes her past links to the family's patriarch.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. I saw the trailer for this a while back and I was like, oh, black people getting spooky. I'm already 1 foot in. And then saw the rest of the trailer. I was like, oh, this is one of those mark me down as scared and horny type of movies.
Oh, girl. What?
I got my other foot in. Yeah, so you take a bunch of very attractive black people, fit them in a movie. 8 minutes in, Chloe's getting digged down. They got right to business.
God damn it,
Ow.
Chloe. Every
Good for
time. I'm
her.
just kidding. I'm down
like-
for it.
I was like, oh, it's that kind of movie.
Why they always...
I'm going to start saying things without context for you guys so you know what kind of movie
Bless.
this is. So, talked about Anna Diop
Mhm.
being very, very pretty.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The first full conversation we really get between Chloe Bailey's character and Anna Diop's character,
Mm-hmm.
Imani, played by Anna. She grabs Layla, played by Chloe, by the neck and says, "Have you ever been choked during sex? It's the best orgasm you'll ever have."
Oh,
and then she says, "Take these clothes to Goodwill."
Girl, what?
So
It's giving Tyler
it's
Perry.
that kind of movie.
So,
It's giving Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Are those the best orgasms I've ever had? I don't think so.
I mean, different hoes for different souls, as you like to say.
I have not said that except when you have accused me of saying it.
I don't know about that. Now that we're already in it, I might as well give my initial thoughts that are no longer initial. The movie feels like what you get when you cross Blumhouse and Tyler Perry.
What is that? Because Blumhouse
Does that
is
sound
not.
So it's like dead pigeon don't open.
Don't. Well,
Yeah.
no.
Yes.
And then it's like I don't know what I was expecting.
Because
Hold on, Cassie. Pause. I have to address that because my letterboxd review for this movie is, "This is what happens when you open the fridge and take out the
Dead
bag
dog
that
tonight.
says Blumhouse with Tyler Perry." I don't know what I expected.
But here's the thing: I don't know what I expect because Blumhouse has some great movies, and then they have others. Tyler Perry.
Yes.
I'm just gonna straight up say he's a menace.
Exactly. So take the Blumhouse median of could be good, could be bad, and then mix it with Tyler Perry. And this is where we are.
Yeah.
Got it. Will say, not bad acting. Like I read the cast, it's a good cast of people. In addition to them just saying, I think let's get all the hottest people we can find. They were also like, let's get actors who can act. And they did, which is nice. It's the story and the writing that kind of throws it off a cliff for me. Like we get certain things, like, you got to do a spooky little girl in a movie these days. You got to have a spooky little girl. You saw the girl in the trailer. She had that. You got to have a spooky little girl.
That's good. We're doing good things there.
She has the mask. First time Chloe Bailey meets her, first thing the girl says, I think her first line of dialogue in the movie is, "If you die in your dreams, you die in real life. Be careful what you dream."
Okay.
So,
got it.
Cool. Nice to meet you too, little girl. I'm your piano tutor.
Is she really? That's what she is for that little girl?
Yeah, that's how she meets these people. She's a musician and she's tutoring the little girl in music.
I understand.
Yeah. Coco Jones plays the bestie who, she don't got a lot to do, to be honest. She just says like sassy best friend things.
What kind of, is it like, I recommended you for this job, or is it like Lil Hari in Get Out? Like what kind of best friend are we talking?
So I'm glad you brought up Get Out because they do almost verbatim, shot for shot, the scene of him on the phone with Lil Rel, and Lil Rel is like, these people be freaky and they be making sex slaves. She's talking to her in a way that I don't think she should because the people are weird and you need to be careful how you talk in their house.
In their house, that's...
Oh,
I guess
she lives there.
Oh, she
lives there.
No, especially after the combination of "Have you ever been choked during sex?" and "If you die in your dreams, I'm out."
I'm sorry. Her employer told her that. Her employer said that. No.
Yes.
I'm out.
You said that's like the first conversation they have. No, I'm out. No.
Also, inconsistent. Never mind. I'm gonna be like, this is inconsistent with like Dream Supreme's, evaluation.
Right. She's not acting black enough.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I don't think she would have stayed. I don't think like
Coco is best friend who says things like, "Girl, go get that dick," and things of that nature. Tyler Perry dialogue.
All right. Well, also just general best friend dialogue. Yeah. Go to your dick appointment, friend. You have fun.
But Chloe lives with Coco. Chloe's broke. Coco's not. And then Lynn Whitfield shows up, who I found out is in her 70s. But man,
damn,
black don't crack. We love to see it. She's like, "Hey, you play music. I need someone to teach my granddaughter music. You want to come live in my house and teach my granddaughter music?"
No, that woman is not in her 70s. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my God, she looks good. Nuh-uh. I don't believe it.
Yeah. When I said just get a bunch of hot people, that includes the grandmother.
Damn. And she's 73 and she's still
73.
Fine. That's crazy. Good for her.
We love it. But and then Chloe's like, okay. So she moves in to the spooky ass house.
Hey.
Yeah, it's one of those weird stuff happens.
Is
Oh
it like
man.
free
And then
room
there's
and
a big
board
mystery.
because you're tutoring the kid? Like they're not charging her rent,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. She's essentially like a live-in
Okay.
nanny. She hires her as a tutor, and then it's just like, oh, also, you're gonna be this kid's nanny.
Got it.
It's ridiculous.
Hey, if you got a 2-for-1 special, you know.
No.
That's what she did.
Got a
While you're
Groupon
here,
bullshit.
go ahead and raise this child. But but yeah, they had the conversation. She's like, yo, these people are weird. And then Coco's like, whatever Lil Rel says in Get Out, basically, is what Coco says in that scene. I was like, okay, we're doing that. That's fine, whatever. But then we get the reveal toward the end. I'm obviously not going to say what it is, but it kind of retroactively made some of the other stuff make less sense.
Oh.
Because I'm like, okay, so wait, that weird thing that happened earlier had nothing to do with this. That was just this person being weird for nothing.
Oh.
That didn't pay off at all. That's just, why are you like that? But fun movie to watch. I was never bored. I'll give it that. I was never bored. I laughed more than I should have. For like the first half of the movie, every time the little girl shows up, we get these like Jumanji ass drums. They jump scare us with. She shows up with the mask. It's like, doo-doo-doo. But Jumanji ass scare drums aside, I will say the score is good. It is done by Ali Shaheed Muhammad of Tribe Called Quest fame and Adrian Young of really dope hip hop producer who always dresses fancy fame. And fun fact about Adrian Young, he used to go to the movie theater that we worked at, walk in and order a large popcorn and walk out, and I assume go make some dope beats. So I don't think I ever saw him watch a movie. But yeah, I used to work in as I said earlier, I'm the Marcus Brooks of concessions.
I still don't
so
see
I'd be
it.
in concessions. Shut up. I was in concessions during a week, empty lobby, and then this dapper ass dude shows up, and I'm like, he looks familiar. First large popcorn, was a member.
Ah,
of course.
Membership card.
He wanted to get his points, you know?
Yeah, get them points. I was like, oh, are you Adrian Young, the producer? He was like, yeah. I was like, oh my God, I love your stuff. He's like, cool, man, thanks. So then, yeah, I sold him popcorn every once in a while. He'll come in, give him the nod. I was like, what's up, man? It was fun. It's a nice little. He's basically my best friend, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it sounds like friend of the podcast, Adrian Young.
Friend of the podcast, close personal best friend of the podcast, Adrian Young, did the music for this movie, and I do like the music. Also, I'm a very vocal champion of the let black people make weird movies.
Yeah,
that's my how Demi has make movies horny again.
Yeah.
My thing is let black people make more weird movies. So
yeah,
it's not always gonna be great, but
yeah,
I'm glad it's here. So yeah, if you ever wanted to see what it'd be like if Blumhouse and Tyler Perry produced a movie together,
again,
I recommend it. Or if you just want to see Chloe Bailey give Anna Diop a bath, there's also that.
What?
If you want to see Chloe Bailey give Anna Diop a bath, there's also that.
It's crazy. Like, I'm not against it, but I don't need it.
Some people might need it.
I'll bet they do.
That's crazy.
If you want to watch black people weird movies, you should watch Opus. There's fewer black people in it, but the star is a black woman and is directed by a black man, and it's weird.
Okay. I think that counts. Directed by a black man, stars Io, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of this movie.
Yeah, maybe that. But anyway, yeah, that's Strung. It's on Peacock. You got Peacock? Probably not, but you probably know someone who does. Get their password, watch Strung.
It's funny because, I got on Peacock and watched 8 episodes, an entire season of a show, completely forgetting that I was supposed to watch Strung.
Well, I mean, hey, that's what we do around here. That's how we get it down. Anyway, 10-minute takes.
Yeah.
Cassie.
That's me.
What did you watch? 10 minutes of.
So, I watched 10 minutes. I would do a preamble. I don't know how to preamble this one because of what it. I watched 10 minutes of Uzumaki because how do you preamble that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Something I was spiraling and I put it on. But that wouldn't. I also would not put that on if I were spiraling. Let me tell you.
No, it'd make it so much worse.
Uzumaki is an adaptation of a Junji Ito manga about a town where people become obsessed with spiral imagery, and it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
And I've read a couple Junji Ito things. I've read the Amigahara Fault is the big one that a lot of people know and that I've read. Okay. He's big into weird body horror stuff, which I kind of vibe with.
Yeah.
This was really interesting. I loved the visual style, that it was basically hey, this is just a manga, but it's moving.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
The whole thing is spirals, right? And so they are everywhere. Yeah. And yeah, sometimes it's super obvious, a cyclone out of nowhere. Okay. But then sometimes it's just oh, in the background, in the sky, those clouds are kind of spirally. Huh. We'll just go with it. I don't really get. It's like this guy comes home from school or something, and this girl's like, "Yo, my dad is getting weird," which I don't know the situation in this town, but from the first thing we learned about this man is that he is obsessed with the spirals. He's drawing them all, and then we see what happens with his eyes. Girl, get out. Girl, get out.
Yeah.
You didn't need to get to the point where he's doing it with his tongue. You didn't need to get there.
I mean, hey, she might have wanted to see what that was about.
I mean, that was fucking awesome. I loved that because I did not expect it. But I was like, yeah, all right. I mean, congrats, dude. What that tongue do?
That was crazy. That tongue did a lot.
Oh, he eat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, when you curl your tongue like that, you know what you're asking for.
That, yeah.
In terms of audience recognition.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People are obsessed with spirals, and I've seen like the image of the girl with is it concave or convex?
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I would just say deep.
Yes. And I assume that's going to come up, and I assume that's the girl with the scar because it looks like the girl with the scar. And you know what? I'm into it. I kind of want to keep going and see how gross it gets because I feel like it's going to get gross.
Okay. It does.
Hell yeah.
It does.
Love that for me.
Yeah, it's your thing. You love to be gross.
I wouldn't say that.
I could have phrased it better.
Yeah,
I could have phrased it better.
I don't love to be gross in my personal life, but give me some body horror and I'm about that shit. And this is body horror. God. That tongue be curling.
That tongue be curling. To me, I know you're listening because you have to edit this. I think that tongue be curling could be the description for this episode if you're up for suggestions.
High key. Just put that tongue be curling and then nothing else. No context.
Demi's probably gonna put an editor's note that just says no.
I just want to mention it as much as I can so that she has to look it up.
Oh yeah, I need to think about that when you said what you were watching. Like, yeah,
good luck, babe.
She's probably just gonna put like the poster and be done with it.
That's not enough.
It's not enough. Show the people to me.
I will say,
you're into it.
Even though I only watched 10 minutes, it is probably my favorite Spiral content. Which is to say, it goes above the movie Spiral because that movie fucking sucks.
Got it.
I watched it again like in the past month, and it's so bad.
Okay, fair. I was like, is there a lot of Spiral content? There's the movie Spiral. All right, above that,
yeah.
I didn't see that.
You could not, but also should.
Okay,
I
it's
would
one of
say
those.
Take it as this is what happens when you want to do something different with a franchise and have no idea what to do. Don't take it as an example of the franchise that it's connected to.
Fair. Kind of got that vibe from the marketing. Like, this doesn't feel like regular Saw.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's very bad.
All right. So that's been 10 minute take. Gabby, you got what you're watching or reading?
So I'm reading Off Campus. It sucks. Don't read it. It's trash.
Have you seen the show already?
Yes, I saw the show. So I was like, okay. I was like, you know what? So from the show, I was like, you know what? I think I understand what kind of books these are going to be. So let me just skip to the second one, especially since they're standalones. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like these enough to commit to the first and second book. So let me just skip to the second, especially since the show started the love story of the second book during season 1. Okay. So I was like, let me just start already.
Is this one of those series where each book is like a different couple?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is, it keeps a love story series more interesting because you can still see the other couple in the background. Mm-hmm. There's an interesting story every season. The exception is Heated Rivalry. Please give me more of those two forever. I really loved that. Anyway, so basically the show was delightful and I loved it. I started reading the second book, and I was like, this is cute. And then as I was going on, I was like, I think this author, like, she was just writing some stuff that was like really kind of from the dude's perspective, like really sexist and a little bit biphobic. And I was like, I don't like this.
Ew.
It just felt like if somebody had written like a college romance from like the 80s or 90s, like this would have made more sense if it was from like 30 years ago, like the kinds of comments and like the kind of perspectives that you're getting from the dudes written by this woman. Because like,
yeah,
I would expect that from men now. You know, I think that exists, but I wouldn't expect it from my men written by a woman. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that part I didn't like. And then the writing's not good either. So I would say don't read them. Just watch the show. The show is like a much more modern, much less problematic take on these books. And to be honest, like if I'm reading the book, the show's better already. Like the show's already taken a much better side of it. I'm just being honest. Don't bother. Just enjoy the show. And it looks like Amazon's actually trying to put out these seasons every year. So you won't have that long to wait for season 2. Looks like it's going to come out same time season 1 came out, just 1 year later. And I was telling you guys, so like I was reading Game Changer because I really liked Heated Rivalry, right? And also somebody gave me Game Changer for my birthday. And I was like, now I have to read this because it was a gift. That's my policy. That's policy with my book gifts. I got to read them. And at first I was like, I don't think I'm going to enjoy this. I don't like this writing style. It's not very good. 3/4 of the way through the book, I was like sobbing and I was like, this is a beautiful story. And I love this so much. I had the opposite with Off Campus. At the beginning, I was like, this is delightful. This is really cute, la la la. But the more I got into it, the more you learned about these characters. The female character is not the problem. It's the male character. The more I'm like, this sucks and I don't want to read it anymore. I'm almost done with the book though, because I gotta be a hater with some, if I'm gonna be a hater, I'm gonna be a well-researched one.
Fair.
If I'm gonna talk shit, I'm gonna make sure that I'm talking shit with context. Yeah. And plus I was almost already done. But yeah, if you're thinking about, hey, maybe I'll check them out, don't do it. It's gonna make you sad inside. Yeah.
All right.
That's it. That's my what you've been doing.
Jesus.
The takeaway is don't read books, just watch TV.
No.
No. The takeaway is don't read these books. Don't read these books. If you want to read Heated Rivalry, I highly recommend it. Game Changer, you will slough through it, but it does get better at the end. It's so much better at the end. And then I found out recently that Game Changer is a stuffy fanfic, which explains why it's kind of rough. It's a Bucky and Steve fanfiction. Like it was originally a Steve and Bucky fan fiction, which like with that context, I wish I would have known that because it would have been better for me to understand where these characters were, because you didn't really learn a lot about these dudes. You didn't. And it felt a little insta-lovey, and I don't love insta-love when it's both of them. Like if one character is insta-love and the other one's like ambivalent, that feels more, at least there's an arc, you know what I mean?
Right. As
the book went on, the insta-love made more sense as well. So that's why Game Changer was a better book in the end, right? Them being in love was not the conflict. The conflict was one of them's gay and in the closet, or they're both gay, but one of them's closeted and the other one thought he would be okay with it. And over time, he realized he's actually not going to be okay with it. And he's trying to figure out, am I going to stay in this or am I going to leave? That's the conflict, but I didn't really understand that at first. Duh. And I didn't understand that, like, because I wasn't getting a lot of these characters. But, like, Off Campus, you get the characters. It's just icky, and I don't like it.
Well, all right.
Do recommend Game Changer, though. It does get better. But not Off Campus. It gets worse.
It gets worse. Don't read it.
Yeah.
Cassie, you got what you're watching?
Actually, yes. When I was supposed to be watching Strung, I instead watched the entire season of The Burbs, which is a remake of a Tom Hanks movie that's expanded into a series starring Keke Palmer as the one black person in this neighborhood, and creepy shit's happening.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it was solid. It's kind of more of a comedy than a drama. Like the drama happens, but it's more of a comedy of like Keke Palmer trying to find out what the fuck is going on in this creepy house across the street, accompanied by her weird neighbors. Like one of them is I don't remember his last name, but he plays Colin Robinson on What We Do in the Shadows, which is delightful. Mark, I think something. I don't know. It's fun. It's silly. I'm not saying like more black people surrounded by white people, but that contrast is really fun. Just in the way that Keke Palmer is and speaks when she's talking to these middle-aged white women is beautiful.
Okay.
I heard that show takes place in or is filmed in Sierra Madre.
I would not know. I did not look into it. I don't think it doesn't take place in. They invented a town for it, but
got it.
But if you want to plug in Sierra Madre, that would be appropriate for this.
It has that vibe.
Does it?
As a person who is black and has been to Sierra Madre.
That is okay, yeah.
Even for me, and I'm brown. Yeah, it's a little.
Still,
when we visit our friend there, I'm like, let me just go directly into their house. Let me not linger anywhere else.
Yeah,
and I been stopped by the police there? Yes, I have.
Yeah, it's like
was I scared? 100%.
15 minutes, you get the concerned white woman coming up to the car like, "Hey, do you need something?" Because what's this?
Right. Are you
black
lost?
person doing in this
What are
neighborhood.
you-
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
It's very
Mhm.
quickly, like, it's not a thing. It's very quickly, she's like, oh, I live here. And she's like, oh, you're so-and-so's wife. Cool, we're great. We're happy to meet you. And she legitimately is. Like, it's not about that, but, they got to put that in there because white people.
Fair. Nice. Shout out Kiki Palmer. We love Kiki around here.
Oh, yes, we do.
I don't have a what you're watching, so we're gonna move to different opinions because people are talking to us.
Ooh.
What a surprise! Who would have thought?
Yay.
Not me.
Not me.
Damn.
Yeah, so we got some YouTube short comments and we got some TikTok comments. Short form content is where it's at. Ain't nobody gonna comment on this long ass video. Supergirl. They're talking to us about Supergirl.
Okay.
First is from Amy. Amy says, I love the movie. Love is in all caps. That's why I say love. I love the movie. Millie Alcock is a great Supergirl, and the rest of the cast did great too. The actress who played Ruthie was very good too. Oh God, Lobo was such a treat. So much fun to watch him. Overall, very good movie. Solid 8 out of 10. Heart emoji.
All right.
Love that for you, Amy.
Yeah.
I also love Lobo. I also think the cast did good.
Mhm.
So nice.
Yay.
You like that you agree with me
Yeah.
more than me. Anyway, Aaron, some guy named Aaron, he says, wow, hot take. Congrats on getting what you wanted. And I'm not sure exactly what this response means, but to me said a lot. And so maybe Aaron has decided everything was a hot take, which I don't know, Aaron, you gotta be more specific, but also I will accept the congrats from Demi on getting what she wanted, which was Supergirl.
Yeah.
And then Legend of Vox Machina. We also made a short for that.
Oh.
And someone named Yuka Lue, I'm gonna say it's that. They commented, in campaign, M9 is 20 years later and Bell's House is 10 after that. This would be great for Demi to be here. But Demi said, she was telling me about Mighty Nine. And I can't remember how many years she said Mighty Nine takes place after Vox Machina. Might have been 20. It's been a minute. Sorry. But Yukalue was either correcting or agreeing with Demi's timeline. So thanks for that, Yuka.
Mm-hmm.
And on to TikTok. We have some older comments. One is
Ooh.
from our short or our TikTok. Our talk? I don't know what they're called. I'm out of
I think you just called them a
zeitgeist.
TikTok.
All right, our TikTok. It's about our TikTok. About obsession. And it's from a dude named Poop. And they wrote, I don't know if it's a he, they wrote a lot. Don't get me wrong, I loved her performance, and she definitely has a bright career ahead of her, but I think people aren't giving her co-lead as much flowers as she is, and it's a little disheartening. Michael Johnson did an amazing job with Bear, and after reading some of the leaked early scripts, he nailed it. Spoilers, and then they go on to spoil a bunch of stuff, so I'm not going to read that.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I agree, person, because Michael Johnson did do a very good job in Obsession. Obviously, Indy Navarrete is getting most of the credit, and she should, because she's fantastic. But Michael Johnson also did a great job, and I do think we don't hear that as much. But yeah, you're right.
Okay.
And we got one that I've been waiting for Gabby to be here for because it's a comment on the off-campus TikTok, and I don't understand what these words mean in this order. But maybe it's a reference to the story. It's from someone named Brandy Neese, and it says, quote, left Cousins, spent some time at Maxton Hall, now stuck at Malone's with no signs of leaving.
Okay. So Cousins is from The Summer I Turned Pretty. What was Maxton Hall is from the show Maxton Hall. She's just naming places from different romantic comedy shows.
Interesting.
And Malone's is where everybody hangs out and off campus. Like that's like the bar that everybody goes to. A lot of things take place at Malone's. Got it. That's what it is. So they were at Maxton Hall and now they're at Malone's. They were in Cousins. Cousins is like the beach from The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Nice. I'm very glad you're here. Because
I got you.
I was so confused.
You're like, I don't know what any of this means.
Is this a cry for help? Is this a riddle?
No, not a riddle.
This?
Just
okay, cool.
Just places from romantic comedy shows. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to our TikTok about Supergirl. We said some things. I think our caption was like, is Millie Alcock the perfect Supergirl? Is something. I don't know. Someone named Doughboy just wrote, nope.
Respect.
Nope.
I do gotta
which is funny because
that.
we asked like 3 questions in the caption alone, and then the actual TikTok was like
nope,
a couple minutes of us having just talking, and all of that Doughboy was like, nope.
Right.
So then Someone named Hezi
Oh no.
also wrote, nope.
Maybe they just really, really want people to remember the Jordan Peele film.
Maybe it's that. And then someone named Liam 2.0 wrote, yep.
Oh shit. Different opinions.
I love people so much for this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
The duality of people. We love the comment section. Yeah. And then someone named Galactic Gateway wrote, they took nope a step further. Wrote, hell no. They wrote, hell no. Ripley from Aliens owns her as a character.
What?
Which I'm a little confused by, because no part of that was in the question.
Why even bring that comparison?
I don't know why Ripley from Aliens has anything to do with this. But they are both in space, so sure.
Yeah, but like...
But yes.
I don't know. What?
I don't know. I don't know what Galactic Gateway got going on, but given the name, they seem to be into space. I don't know.
All right.
My favorite comment is nope and yep.
Yep, that's pretty great. The two people that were like, nope.
Nope. Yep. Anyway, that's it. We did it. Congrats to us. Congrats to you for listening.
Woo!
We love y'all. Thanks for being here. Brandon and Io, thank you for putting us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. To me, thank you for editing and putting us on YouTube. And if you waded through a bunch of Uzumaki clips, sorry about that. But also thank you, even though I don't think you did it. Gabby, thanks for being here.
Yeah. I'm happy to be here.
I wasn't sure you were going to be here.
I was afraid I wasn't too, but I got enough sleep. So good.
Yeah, when I messaged y'all like, hey, we still good to go at 4, and then at like 3:50, you were like, yeah, oh, cool.
Yeah, I woke up and then my child was like, do you want to play with me?
You got to play.
So let's play. And I played with her for a couple hours. Yeah.
Nice.
So,
that's very sweet. We love that.
Yeah.
Cassie, thank you for reviewing The Bear with me. Always nice to have you reviewing something. And you brought it. What you watching?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You are doing all kind of stuff you don't be doing. Love that. As always, audience, you can reach us in the comments. You get us on Instagram and Tumblr at Creative Differences Podcast, Facebook.com/Creative Differences PC, or TikTok at Creative Differences Pod. Go on TikTok, watch our TikTok, write nope in the comments. Regardless of what we're talking about, just write nope. Or yep. One of those two things. Those are the easiest things you can do. And it helps us with engagement.
Hell yeah.
If you want to talk to me about The Bear so it doesn't fade away as a casualty of the every episode all at once method, find me on Instagram or Letterboxd or Serialized at A King Named Simba. Serialized is where I'll actually be talking about The Bear because it's an app for TV. And ain't nobody on there that I know except for me. So more people jump on there.
Woo.
All right. I got to tell you where to find me. You can find me on Blue Sky at Curl That Tongue. A little out of character for Demi, but hey, that's what she's into now.
She's not.
Don't make that face, Cassie. This is your fault.
I would argue it's your fault. I would not have watched this and brought it up on the podcast had you not put it on the list for me to watch. I was doing you a favor.
You know what? That's fair. You're right. Anyway, in case you didn't hear it, Demi's Blue Sky is Curl That Tongue.
Say it again.
I had to say it again. All right, it's been different. Bye.
Bye.
So, question for Cassie.
Yeah, what's up?
Because you actually watched The Bear.
Uh-huh.
If, according to you, I'm not the Marcus Brooks of the ArcLight concession stand, which character do you think I would be?
Okay, so, like, the thing is, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I want to say Sid.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
I just feel
I like that.
Like, you hold it down in a way that's pretty great.
Love that. Thank you.
I don't think I could see you running outside to scream, but maybe, depending on the guest, right? If you get one of those guests that came in like a half hour late for their movie and they refuse to accept that they can't see it, after 20 minutes of that, yeah. Maybe
a little scream. All right, I'll take that. I'll accept Sid. Good answer.
Woo!
Insert Family Feud or Good answer.